last one. So hopefully everybody will catch up and find me because we are doing some starseed querying kind of readings, and we're doing some crystal cards as well. But I just had an issue because my alarm went off on the live stream and it took out my sound. So hopefully everyone will be able to hear me. Drop in a comment if you can hear me, and let me know. Otherwise, this might be it for live today. But welcome everybody, welcome. I am AnchorHaven and my channel is about mystical wellness and galactic weird stuff. Can you hear me okay now? Can you hear me? Sorry about that. So let me know if you can hear me. Okay, sorry. So my alarm went off, so I pressed on it and it took me to another screen, and because it was using the speaker. Okay, great. So I can't remember what we were doing, but I've got my Starseed Galactic chart. Who was next for a reading? Or we can use the crystal cards. It's entirely up to you. So just a reminder for anybody that's coming in that my lives are for people who are over the age of 18, and we won't be dealing with any children. We're just going to ban them straight away. So I know, but great to see everybody. Thank you for coming back. So I'm doing, how many lives am I doing each day right now if things like that happen? Goodness me. Oh, but yeah, my energy is starting to rise back up, which is great. I know it's going to be really bad. I didn't hear anything, unfortunately it went silent. Okay, yeah, so the alarm just took over the speaker, that's all. Yeah. So I need to check that. I know I've got an alarm that's set in about 30 minutes. So this will be the last 30 minutes, because my son went out to school yesterday with no breakfast and he thinks that's okay, but I just want to make sure that he has the option of a hot pain au chocolat this morning. So how have you done CE5 app? No, I haven't. Okay, I need more reminders about this. I have no memory, so I need people to remind me about things often. Move on, no sound, I don't read lips yet. What? You do? You probably do. Because I started to lose my hearing and then I realized that I'd been overcompensating by reading lips. Yeah, so everybody reads lips. You just don't realize you're reading lips. Yeah, but everybody does. It just kind of naturally sets in. So when I was pregnant, my hearing started to go. Due to a calcium buildup. I've got otosclerosis, which means there's a little stapes bone in the inner ear that looks like a fork, and mine got overloaded with calcium when I was pregnant. My body did this to me, and so it doesn't vibrate anymore, so the sound has to be shouted in at like 80 decibels so that I can hear. But the good thing about YouTube and all that is it streams in via Bluetooth, so I've got sound running through my brain, which is probably not that good. But yeah, but the thing is, so when the pandemic happened and we all had to wear masks, so many people struggled because they'd been subconsciously lip reading for so long. Yeah. So hi everybody, welcome. Thank you for joining me. And so we're doing crystal cards, or we're doing some starseed lineage information. So pop in the chat if you've not had a reading and you would like one. And you don't have to donate, but if anyone would like to donate, it's paypal.me/anchorhaven. If you'd like to send me a tip, it is always welcome. So yeah, I'm going live with Christy Campbell tonight, and it's going to be quite a heavy one, and because although I do try and make light of the situation, but I've been told that that's not appropriate by somebody, that I have basically the wrong responses. Duncan, is it really your solar return? Is it really? I need to be sure. So yeah, but how is everybody? Pop it in the chat. Let me know where you are. Let me know what time it is where you are. It's 6:41 a.m. here in the United Kingdom. I'm in the northwest of England. So I try not to use the B word. The B word. So oh, you donated. Thank you so much. It was that, you know, even like I don't even know what currency would be 10,000, probably like Indonesian or something. Would get me like a cheaper toothpaste. It's 11:41 in New Mexico, and James was talking about ELO, which is all related to the programs. Mr. Blue Sky seems to really do something positive to me. It also seems to be related to one of the missions you're here for. Yeah. ELO. I know John Whitberg did talk about a lot of these songs were his songs, because Breakaway Ray mentions it on the video I did with him and John. 12:41 a.m. in Minnesota, and JJ's walking in the sunshine. Oh no, in her mind. I'm walking in sunshine. Where are you from? I'm from the northwest of England. I'm in the United Kingdom. Krish, how you doing? Let me know where you are and what time it is by you. And I hope everyone is okay. You can ask me random questions. I do not mind. It's 10:42 p.m. in California, where Joyful Jennifer is. Okay, so how is everybody? Yeah, so my energy's rising back up slowly, but in about 10 hours or whatever, less, I'll be doing a live with Krista Campbell. And we're going to be talking about Mom Talk. We're going to be talking about the mnemonic programming. Oh, wow, Andrew's out of here. Andrew is a child. Thank you. How do we know these things? It's the questions they ask. Yeah. And Abby, hi, how you doing there? So, yeah, so we're getting pushed out into the Middle East right now, which is very helpful. Oh, little boy, Jennifer says. Yeah, you know, the best one was the N-word one before. Have you had your lunch? Krishna, I am, it's morning time, it's 6:43. So is it lunchtime over in India or Pakistan? Let me know where you are. I used to live in India. I am an OCI. So great to see everybody. Thank you for rejoining me after my sound issue. But it is Wednesday today already for me. So it's already Wednesday, 6:43 a.m. here in the UK. And the sky is lightening up, guys. The sun is already rising. So I've got my Starseed Galactic Genealogy chart out. I've got my crystal cards if anybody would like. You're in Britain. Ayrton Dance Monkey Universe, Britain, British tea. And hi, thanks for stopping by. If you are not over the age... Oh my God, Jason. Oh my God, that was such a fast catch on that one. And you know when you're like, when you read something, but you're autistic, so you read it the correct way, even when it's not. I just got that. I just got that. So that's funny. Do you think they're going to release all the UFO files, says EEN? No. Because most of it's irrelevant by now. Some of it's like so old, and the amount of sightings of UFOs, UAPs, whatever on the planet it's got to be in the trillions by now. So I think they probably stopped recording everything. I don't know. What do you guys think? So if they do release it, whatever they're releasing now is always part of an agenda. It's always part of a distraction. They want to keep you kind of overwhelmed or asleep. So we've noticed that new sleep targeting is coming in. So, oh, let's just put half the population into sleep. And they can do that through the J-seals, through the grid networks. You know, they can affect change in the body through the grids. Mana got tricked into watching the State of the Union and no ET talk. Yeah. When Rob said about the State of the Union, I'm not really sure what that is, but I know it wouldn't have been good. Again, they're just latching onto you, trying to get your attention and lower the vibration. No, government won't release anything unless it's already found out and they are caught. Yeah, so we're already like so far ahead that they're so far behind. You know, whatever they release now, it's not going to have the impact that we want it to have, because they're trying to control the narrative, aren't they? And which is their job, I guess. So yeah. So I mean, I don't really pay much attention to what's going on here in the UK. They won't show you what they want you to look at. Interesting. So it's like, do you remember the X-Files? This is how old I am. When the X-Files came out, oh my word, it was like revolutionary. The X-Files coming out, we all took that to be word, because it was like, they're letting us know stuff. It's soft disclosure from the X-Files. What do you guys about the UFO too big to move? So tell me, Jason, like there's been loads of chatter, I've not paid too much attention, about a UFO where they needed like masses of trucks and everything, and then they're like, nothing to see here, but obviously it's a huge distraction. Was that a real UFO? JJ's husband tells me the news or you all, I'm sensitive, so I don't watch it. Exactly. So because we're on the typical skeptic community, that's where I get most of my information, obviously. And I watch the silent middle child on Instagram when he pops up, and then he breaks down the news. Yeah. So cannot wait when I can make contact doing CE5. Yeah, I need to. This is the question. Do we want to make contact or not? Right, so there's rumors. Yeah, do we want to make contact? If an ET ship could land, outside your house right now, would you be open to that? Right, it's asking. It's because I'm saying questions. It's saying add a QA sticker, donate to charity, try it. It's like pop-ups coming up on my screen. Jason, I appreciate you. Jason, we love you. We do. We love Jason so much. He's a top mod. And I rely on Jason to tell me what's what. I rely on Jason to vet people for me as well. Probably rely on Jason a bit too much, thinking about it. But yeah, I love you, Jason. And James says, depending what they're on, what their intentions are. Yeah. So we know that ETs are all around us all the time. In this room, there's probably like 11 ETs around me right now. So if anybody can see, please let me know. And because generally there's something around me. He's helped me several times, both he and Rob. Yes, I do want to make full contact. I have so many questions to ask. I don't think they're going to answer our questions. I don't think they are. And I think they all have conflicting agendas no matter what. Yep. That's what I believe. So I am very Zeta that way. I've got my own ship where I'm a scientist on a Zeta ship and experiments and whatever, and they're around me all the time. And then I've got Arcturians and Andromedans, and I've got so much going on. I don't know what's real anymore, guys. I've got my own narrative. I've got my own timeline, like we all have, I guess. So yeah, so ET, if it came up on the news right now, Transformers, Dark Side of the Moon, that's just popped into my mind. How can we make comparisons with that movie? I think in movies, just like Jason, we think in movies. Anybody else think in movies? Probably Entertainment Extreme Network thinks in movies as well. So, but Dark Side of the Moon, Transformers movie. I'm going to start asking questions about Transformers movies now and start to relate and see what's what. Jennifer says, my guess, I haven't a clue, and I'm now getting on with what pleases me. I'm almost 60. Yes. Just do whatever you want. Just do what makes you feel good at this point. So the Obama production company is producing the Betty and Barney Hill docuseries. Is that related to Obama, or is that just some random production company? And is this why he answered the question yes to are there aliens? Hi. Oh, that's a weird way to spell Gotham. Gotham, isn't it? Gautham. Right, Gotham. I have a friend, or I used to have a friend called Gotham, and my response to that was, what, like in Batman? And he was so surprised that I related it back to Batman. Good morning, you're most welcome, as long as you are over the age of 18. James, I would love to get a pair of Dysonan, how do you say that, lens glasses. They are illegal. Oh, we need to look into this. It's Obama's production company? Are you kidding me? And he's going into ETs? Spells different, but the pronunciation's the same. Yeah, I used to live in India, Gotham, it's cool. You watched the series? No, I couldn't even watch the series Gotham. I think I made a few episodes in, and then I had to stop. It just didn't resonate with me, that one. But I saw popping up on my phone, you know how YouTube just feeds you information that it wants you to watch about a new Batman coming in. Has anyone seen anything about that? A new Batman? We're doing random chit chat. I'm going to be on for about another 20-25 minutes before my alarm goes off and it cuts off my sound. So but I was on Typical Skeptic last night. If you guys have not seen that, please do. I generally go on TSP monthly, just to do an update of what I'm working on, like things I'm up to, and then we go into card readings. So but my energy was totally off on the chat last night. It was like I was just totally out of it. I was just like, oh, I couldn't keep up with anything, no idea. And then as soon as Willard comes in, I'm like, Willard, not you again. Willard, your questions, they're not appropriate. So I literally almost typed in "that's not appropriate" on the or did I already? You know, when I did the new skin video, and Willa just put, "Can your friend tell me this?" And I was like, "Willa, no." But I went to type, "That's not an appropriate question." Right. Cannot wait to see the new UFO movie they are making. Oh, is this the Disclosure movie? Yeah. But do you think, I mean, when Spielberg brought out those other movies, and they were like, you know, amazing, weren't they? Do you think this is going to be just as good? Those are the ones that you can see the aura around people and other things that you can't normally see with the eyes. Ooh. Am I missing something in my chat here? I had a fairies documentary, and it was great. They make fae houses. Project Horizon. Okay, don't know about that. Such up to you. What were you talking about? Gotham, who knows? Who knows at this point? It's 6:52 a.m. here in the northwest of England, the United Kingdom. Welcome. Oh, the glasses. We're talking about the glasses. Okay. And then here comes Gotham Chowdhury walking in, disrupting the conversation. No, it's dead random here, Gotham, so don't worry. So I've got cards, I've got pendulum. If anybody does want a reading, then you're welcome. You need to pop that in the chat. Hopefully everybody watching and lurking is over the age of 18. Oh, you're also in the UK? What's the weather like by you, Gotham? It's starting to lighten up the grey here. Whereabouts are you in England? Bills, one up. You're from UK as well. Welcome, welcome. Jason sent a documentary on mermaids in South Africa. Oh, I would be interested. Jason, can you send that to me? Mermaids in South Africa. That's really interesting. You know what I love is silkies. You know, when they've got like the seal body, and then they go on land and they take off the seal pelt, and then they're a woman. That's always mystified me. You're in London. Oh, Bill, I know that you're not in England because you're calling me darling, and we don't use darling as much as you guys think. I don't like to be called darling, in fact, and that lets me know that you are definitely not in London. If you were, what's your postcode? Okay. George Dewsbury, good morning. Subscribe to your channel. I think you're in Southport. There you go. Thank you very much. Yeah. So George, George is in Southport, and how do I know that? It's from the turn of the phrase. So the water never drains. Interesting. It's cold in the UK today. Yeah, it's, you know, it's not that cold. Oh, Bill's got an appropriate postcode. Thank you. Dave the heater. Dave, I don't think that this is for you. Welcome in, George. Welcome, welcome, guys. Thank you for showing up. That's what we do here. We show up for one another, and we ask random questions and things. But this live is for over 18. My whole channel is for over 18. And the reason it is because we get into a bit of trauma healing, because we do secret space program. Good vibes in the morning. Well, you know, I'm trying, but I'm getting hit with some really low vibe energy at the moment, and like deep, dark trauma healing. The lake in South Africa doesn't recede. Amazing. Cannot wait for summer. You're in the over 18 gang. Okay, Dave, that's cool. My mods will check you out anyway. You're 24 now, no worries. Well, honestly, we get so many kids coming on when we do these early mornings. You just prove it. If you're from London, prove it. Okay. No, it's because we get so many kids coming in, and then they try to insult me, but they don't know the insults, and it's quite funny. That's not an invitation to insult me, but because then you'll just get hidden, and then we'll never see you ever again. But we like all manner of weird stuff over here. I'm not a kid. I'm not a kid. I just gave you my postcode. I know, Bill. I saw that. I know. I'm not giving anyone my postcode. No, I'm in Liverpool City region. So welcome everybody. Good to see you. Here my son is getting up. I'm going to be live for about 15 minutes, and then I'm up. You said it was inappropriate. Anyway, good morning everybody. Thank you for joining us. I do have crystal cards if anybody would like a crystal. Bill, get over it. Come on. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. So good morning everybody. So let's pick a crystal for a collective energy crystal to start people's day. Let's have some high vibes. And here we go. Oh, there's two crystals coming out. The first one's Lemurian quartz. And then rose quartz. Well, that's a bit nice, isn't it? Bill, don't let anybody ruin your morning. I'm sharing Lemurian quartz with you. And it says practice patience. And then you've got open up your heart. Don't let anybody ruin your day. Nobody from Facebook world should ruin your day. Because nobody can ruin my day, Bill. Come on. Come on. You're stronger than that. You're stronger than that. This is a card for Bill. Be the bigger person. Bill, it says be the bigger person. Come on, get over it. Okay, Entertainment Extreme Network would like a crystal card. So we're doing random crystal cards to help you have a nice, fun day. This is for EEN. And you've got Moonstone, live your purpose. So Moonstone coming in, this is all that kind of magic and mystery, that intuition. And so that's a great crystal. So Rob's some really good energy, but he has to quit being so hard on himself. Yeah, he always has like relationship, dating issues. Be positive. Bill, come on. We're doing with crystals here. You can't be sad when you got crystals. Let it go, Bill. See, I'm very in tune with my card decks. So they literally bring out the right, whatever I'm thinking goes to the deck. It says smoky quartz, let it go. Let it go. There you go. Yeah, Rob's having some dating issues again. Is it related to the horoscope? I actually don't do that much when it comes to horoscopes, so I'm not that in tune with it. It just doesn't resonate. I know I'm a Scorpio, I know I've got a Taurus moon, but I don't get into that. However, there is a video on my channel with a lady called ABC Tarot, and she did these kind of like astrology tarot readings. Boy, they were so good. Annabette's Tarot, it was so good. Everyone be blessed with your presence for sure. Yeah, there we go, George. So thank you guys for joining me. If you're easily offended, this is not the channel for you. But have a great day, George. Have a fantastic day. Have a fucking amazing day, right? Okay. And yeah. But yeah, Rob at TSP, he does need to be less hard on himself. He always seems to get himself into some kind of trouble. I don't know why. Boundaries. That's why. I was thinking about Rob when I was pulling cards. And I've got boundaries. And we've got be the bigger person. Yeah, so whatever's going on with him, that's what he needs to do as well. Oh, you work in a British Heart Foundation shop. Okay, as a volunteer. So British Heart Foundation is a bit like a Goodwill. It's like a Goodwill store in America. And that's a great thing to do, George. Yeah. Here we have those ones with loads of furniture. So occasionally I'll go in and look at the furniture. But that's awesome. You're searching for a job in London. Any references? I could actually do the job myself, and because this doesn't pay. This does not pay, guys. It doesn't pay. So I don't know. So JJ's saying I volunteered in a Goodwill store myself. Yeah. Need to get some sleep. Okay, well, I'm going to be live at 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock UK. I will be on Christy Campbell's channel, so I'll see you guys over there. How we are waking up is starting to feel like we're getting the band back together. Yeah, it really does. It really does. Oh, you work at Goodwill now, JJ? That's awesome. Gotham's okay. See you then, Gotham. Oh, Gotham. Please check out my channel before you come and watch me on Christy Campbell, because we're talking about some really dark healing. We're talking about alter identities and secret space programs and things like that when I do that live with Christy. Do you guys think I should interview Christy for a Super Soldier Q&A? What do you think? Should we get her on for that, like we did with New Skin? JJ's chilling, been through a difficult journey. Yeah, so we all have. We're all finding ourselves again. We're finding that soul family connection, aren't we? We're all getting back together. And yeah, getting back into balance with the agate, that slow and steady heart healing. There we go. Oh God, I've missed my crystal cards. I forgot how in tune I am with these crystal cards. So make a decision. Who needs to make a decision, guys? The answer could be yes. So I've got a few more minutes. So if anybody wants a crystal card, pop it in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm not going to be doing a long 2-hour live because they've been draining me. And yesterday I lost the whole day after that 90 minutes with New Skin. I love New Skin, but generally with Super Soldiers, we're damaged. We're really damaged goods. So yeah, so it's tricky. So James would like a crystal card. Let's see. Okay, get laser focused. It's azurite. And I know James has got some azurite, I think. Get laser focused, James. You can do it. Get laser focused. So it's hot. So you've got the green and there's a little slither of blue there. So it's also about expressing from your heart. Got some energies coming in on the left-hand side. You love azurite, yeah. Azurite. 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 Alright. Sorry. I'm actually gonna have some sausages today for breakfast. I bought some sausages yesterday and I thought they were going to be frozen, and they came and they were fresh, and that's even better. It's time to shine. It sure is. Has anybody noticed any new abilities coming in? Any new development in their abilities? I got my screen back in my mind, projecting out a screen, but it was really small. And I was saying to my mind and saying to my HUD, can we expand on that screen? Can we expand on the screen, please? And it wasn't. It was this tiny little TV projecting out of my left eye. And I was like, come on. Because sometimes it's like a full big screen with multiple screens within it. And this time it's like, it's a little tiny screen. Like, and so that was quite funny. But at least it's come back. At least I know the heads-up display is working. I have a crystal in my mind as well. I need to focus on getting that crystal tech to project out. Because Ivan told me it's cleaner technology than the heads-up display implant. Yeah, so Ivan Teller admitted live on Typical Skeptic that he used a version of me to make his mini movie series. So that woman with the pink mohawk and the unicorn, that's me. That's my alter we call Jet. And what gave it away was him putting the unicorn there. If he hadn't have put the unicorn, I would have thought, oh, that's just similar, but it's not me. But he put the frickin' unicorn, and he does not like unicorns. Right, when I did a show with him, and it's on my channel, and I mentioned about unicorn energy, and you see him scoff. You see him scoff at the thought of unicorns, which is why on TSP the other day I put, please can I have a message from my unicorn? And then he always comes out with some random messages. So I'm in his webinar, which is $10 a month. You ask 4 questions a week. And he started giving me less and less information. And he started giving me a bit of judgment, actually. So now I'm just going to use him as a resource. So this time I've said to him, who or what are the men in black? So that'll come out later today. And I put something else about where on the planet is there a stargate that's yet to be found or something like that. So we'll see what he comes out with. So I'm going to just start asking him random questions like that. JJ says, I'm relaxed. My nervous system is so much better. Bells still in the ear, if that's what it is. Okay. Are you getting tinnitus? See if we can cancel out your tinnitus. So James is saying, always been sensitive to magnetic or EMF. It seems to be increasing now. So I have this on my person most days. I actually put this in my bra to kind of protect my heart. I'm not sure how it works, but somehow it does deflect EMF or some of it. I have to recharge. I'm a hermit. Yeah, me too. You know, I found, because I was on that course for 5 weeks and I had to go out and be with like 15 other people like every day. It was so bad. You've had tinnitus all your life and it's been loud since 2012. So some of it for me is elemental energies that I'm tuning into. My left ear doesn't have that much tinnitus this morning. It's more right ear noise, which is generally the crystal frequencies. I got something on my phone that's supposed to help with shielding EMF. Yeah, I've got a phone sticker by Orifim Shungite. And you know, I think it does. I think it does. I have, this is Orifim Shungite. So this is a Shungite pyramid that I have on my desk, and which is near my bed. So hopefully this blocks out some of the nonsense coming in. 24/7 since 2012. Yeah, I can't even imagine, because even when I take off the hearing aids, all I can hear is noise. It's like either there's shushing noise, or it's multi-layered frequencies, or I hear or from the left hand tinnitus. Black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is my favorite. It really is my favorite grounding stone. And frequency kind of cancel out black tourmaline. It's the energy bin, we call it, crystal therapy, the energy bin, because it will transmute whatever. Sometimes I just have it at the end of the bed when I do therapies, and I just drop energy just drop it in, or flush it down the body straight into the energy bin. Yeah, awesome. So I'm going to be going, guys. So if anyone's got a question or anybody wants a last minute card, let me know. I'm going to try and go before my alarm goes off in 3 minutes, because then it just wrecks the sound on the live. But I will be back on later. I may even do a diary video, but I'm going to save the diary video for later in the week. But Christy Campbell and I are going to be talking about some weird stuff later. Oh, James, me too. Me too. But I used to get that kind of zoom, 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 zoom. It used to terrify me. So I used to see armies of soldiers in my mind. It used to terrify me. Okay, thank you so much for joining me on this early morning live. Not recollection. You know, I wish I had some cooler crystals. Not to diss my crystals. Can we have a crystal for everybody watching live or replay? Something, a collective cleansing that we need to do. Oh, it's clear quartz, the master healer. And it says, get crystal clear. Get crystal clear, guys. This is the message for the day. So take care, everybody, and I will see you later. So Christy Campbell's channel, 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock UK, I believe. But she's already put a premiere like placeholder out. So do go put your notifications on for that one. And then hopefully I'll get the recording to put on my channel tomorrow as well. So take care, everybody. See you. Oh, you just got a crystal. You got the same one. All right, bye, guys.